Yeah, well, at least I'm not a crack baby. The joking tone of my fellow fourth grade classmate reassuring me her words were innocent, although they were so heavily jam-packed. Too young to realize the true meaning, yet old enough to know that for me, her words were more than a sarcastic mention. I was still learning at this age. That trees and humans are living things, yet rocks are not. See, I was still learning at this age that the only rock my mother chose to build our foundations with was one made of cocaine and baking soda. Evenings spent in the car because drug dealers have their own sense of time. The introduction to many new faces that I never could have realized were the reason being called a crack baby wasn't very funny to me. Vivid memory in the back of our minivan while she in the front seat, the distinct crackle when being burned, the bitter smoke filled the air, making it hard to provide all the oxygen my little lungs were constantly begging for. I learned to hold my breath. Not only at the pool, but I learned to hold my breath when my grandma asked how I spent my birthday money, too afraid to tell her my hiding spot still wasn't clever enough. I learned to hold my breath when my teachers asked why I hadn't done my homework, wishing I could tell them I was too busy just trying to hold my breath. I began gasping for air every night she walked out the door to come back as someone I don't identify as my mom, begging on my knees for her to stay. She shut the door in my face. By the time I was 8, I knew that monsters were real. She had me sing at the top of the steps while she got the laundry from the basement so that they couldn't get her. And since then, I know that they hide everywhere. And to this day, I still check, double check underneath the bed. I still check, double check behind the closet door. The one thing I forgot to check, double check was that tinfoil. I learned that toilet paper tubes and tin foil could make a lot more than arts and crafts. I guess at least then she could check, double check a glass pipe off of the list of things that she stole all of our money for. I wish I could tell you now that my mother is better at building houses, but a hurricane of vodka swept away her rock foundation, and ever since then, she's been drowning in it. Yeah, I guess that girl from my fourth grade class was right. At least she's not a crack baby.